You're not going out in that, are you? Why? It covers everything it's supposed to. You look like a ragamuffin instead of a well-brought-up young lady. A blueberry muffin? And where did you get that necklace? Spencer Gifts? Take it off! Why? It's a pagan symbol. You might offend somebody. But I just thought it looked cool. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of Blue Blood, Green Heart, the paradoxical life of a preppy pagan. It's not the usual story about a young adult who rejects rigid religious upbringing. It's not about dueling theologies. It's a clash of classes. My mother was obsessed with class. I never understood why she felt so terribly threatened by anything that was lower class. One day, I wanted permission to go to my private school's flea market fundraiser. I thought I was being practical, shopping for bargains. But the very idea turned her stomach. Second-hand clothing? For you? If she'd had her way, she would have legislated the entire blue-collar race out of existence, giving a whole new meaning to the term class action suit. A crisply tailored and restrictive suit. In our house, the Mad Men era never ended. No t-shirts or jeans for us. I wasn't even allowed to go barefoot. Inside the house. We're not a bunch of hicks. She wanted me to be poised. I wanted to be dynamic. She wanted me to be prim and reserved. I wanted to be expressive and uninhibited. The world was divided into two kinds of people. Other people. What will other people think? And those people. I'm not interested in what those people in the trailer parks do. They don't have any breeding. What did that mean? She wanted to lock us both away in an ivory tower, far from anybody who was beneath her, while I became compassionate to a fault. Come on, they can't be that bad. They're just doing the best they can with whatever they've got. She was baffled by my fascination with just folks, but I didn't care how much money they didn't have. They were unpretentious, and that made them refreshing. So, the first chance I got, I fled the Eastern establishment. I defected to Bohemia, where all the women are artistic and creative, all the men super intelligent, all the children joyous, and all the clothing flowing. Nature mystics were my kind of people. Their intense camaraderie was like nothing I'd ever known in the stuffy, starchy upper crust. Oh, and I traded in that peace symbol for something even worse. A pentagram! Other parents would have thought I turned anti-Christian, but she objected because it was so outré. People don't jump over bonfires in this day and age. It defies all logic. The irony? She had the second sight. She loved the ancient myths of Olympus and Camelot, and we actually bonded over more modern myth-makers like Tolkien. She didn't mind me dancing under the full moon, as long as I didn't hang out with others who did the same. And she became even more adamant when my daughter was born. You're a respectable matron now. You can't wear gauze anymore. To the end of her days, she never mellowed. After she was gone, I asked myself, who am I really? I've been fighting for my identity for 40 years. Could I possibly be both wasp and fae? How do I retain my dual citizenship? Ladies and gentlemen, If you've ever wrestled with how to honor your parents' values while still living your own higher truth, how to reconcile the contradictions of your life, how to unite the warring sides of your soul, you'll want to help bring this story to the world. My name is Rosanna Tufts, author of Blue Blood, Green Heart. Check out the premium levels below to order your copy. Thank you. Where all the women are artistic and creative, and all the hairs fall into your face. If you've ever wrestled with how to and we bonded